Hello, today is April 19th. We're going to go over what we did today in class. This is from Friday, Unit 7, Lesson 1 and 2. We're starting a new unit. Today we're going to talk about points on a number line, but on Friday it was rational numbers. The learning target explained what the zero and positive and negative numbers mean. Again, negative number, a number less than zero. Positive number, a number greater than zero. And rational number is a number that can be turned into a fraction. And that's what we did here. We wrote a T-graph with positive and negative. Positive, I got 5 shirts. I won $25. I earned $5. Negative, I lost 2 pounds. My brother stole 5 comic books from me. I spent $100, and so on. So you can take a look at that. Pause it if you need to, and take a look at that. Talked about sea level. Above sea level is all positive numbers. Below sea level is all negative numbers. Negative 10, negative 20, negative 1,000. Those are all below sea level. And then here's some more practice with that. Death Valley, California, negative 282 feet. New York City, 33. And if we had to put it from least to greatest, Death Valley would be the least, then Miami, Florida, then New York City, and then Bethel, Indiana. All right. For lesson 2, the learning target, understand what it means for numbers to be opposites. Opposites are any pair of numbers that are equally far from zero. 1 and negative 1 are opposites because they're the same units from zero. 1 unit here, 1 unit here. 5 and negative 5 are opposites because negative 5 is 5 units away from zero. 5 is 5 units away from zero. All right. So you can take out a piece of paper and we're going to do this together. And then after you're done, you're going to submit it. Is a temperature of negative 5 degrees warmer or colder than a temperature of negative 8 degrees? All right. So think about it. A temperature of negative 5 degrees, is that warmer or colder than a temperature of negative 8 degrees? So if I have a number line here, and here's negative 5, and then here's negative 6, here's negative 7, and then here's negative 8 right here. So is negative 5 degrees warmer or colder than a temperature of negative 8? It's definitely warmer. Remember, numbers that go to the right is greater. So it'd be warmer. Even though it's still cold, it's warmer than negative 8 degrees. Is an elevation of negative 7 feet closer or farther from the surface of the ocean than an elevation of negative 12 feet? Okay, so if this is a surface level, okay, this is a surface level right here. And then this is the bottom of the ocean, right over here. That's the bottom. So then let's say this is negative 10, negative 20, and negative 30. Okay, sorry, that's a bad drawing. Is elevation at negative 7 feet closer or farther from the surface of the ocean? This is the surface of the ocean. Okay, we're not talking about sea level. So negative 7 would probably be over here. Negative 12 would be over here. Okay, because here's negative 10. So here's negative 7 and here's negative 12. So is negative 7 closer or farther from the surface of the ocean than 12 feet? It's farther, right? Because negative 12 is closer, negative 7 is farther. Right? So when pause the video and then see if you can figure out the answer, then unpause it. So it's farther from the surface of the ocean. It was 5 degrees at nightfall. The temperature dropped 12 degrees by midnight. What's the temperature at midnight? Okay, so here's 5, and then 4, and then 3, and so on. So think of a number line. And then 0. So the temperature was 5 degrees, and it dropped 12 degrees by midnight. So if it dropped, do you think it's going forward, or do you think it's going backwards? It's going backwards, right? So we're going to go 12 degrees to the left. So what was it? Negative 7 degrees. Negative 7 degrees. So we went 12, then it would be a -7. That's cold. Okay. A swimmer is 15 feet below sea level. After she swims up 5 feet toward the surface, what's her elevation? If I have here, if I have so here's sea level, and here's -5, here's -10, and then here I have -15. So because it says 15 below sea level, so right here, she swims up 5 feet toward the surface, just 5 feet. What's her elevation now? Is it 10 feet below sea level or 10 feet above sea level? Still below, right? So 10 feet below. Below. Okay? Next, a boat is at the surface of the ocean. What's the boat's elevation? What do you think? So we're talking about here. So here's the boat. What degrees? What feet is it? What is sea level? Right, 0 feet. 0 feet. Someone from the boat swims down 100 feet to explore. What's this person's elevation now? If it's 0 and it goes down 150, what would we say? 150 feet below or above? Below. Right. The person swims down 50 feet more, so swims down another 50 feet. What's the person elevation now? What do you think? Right, 200 feet below. Okay. Plot each 3 elevations as a point on a vertical number line. Label each point with a numeric value. All right, so let's say this. So let's say this is 0. All right. So how will we plot this? So there's 0. And then what would be over here? Would it be 200 or 150? Right, 150. And then we can put a negative sign. And then 200 would be right here, huh? So that's how you plot it. A numeric value just means a number. Put the number there. Don't put 200 feet below. Don't put 150 feet below. Put -200 and -150 and then 0. All right? Okay, next. Now name the opposites. What's the opposite of -3? 3. What's the opposite of 15? Oops, I almost said it. -15. What's the opposite of -8.1? 8.1. What's the opposite of negative? Sorry, I just said it there. What's the opposite of 0.342? Negative. Negative 0.342. Now, E is a little tricky. What's the opposite of 0? There is no opposite of 0. It's a 0. What's the opposite of -3,439? 3,439. Okay? Plot these numbers and then plot on the number line. -3.5. Here's 0. Here's 1. Here's -1. Here's -2. Here's -3. So where would -3.5 be? Right here. -3.5. What about half? Half. Where would that be? Right here. Here's half. Okay. -5.2. If it's negative 5, 2, so you're going to have to change it to a mixed number. So one way we can do this is 2 divided by 5. And that is 2.5, and then negative. So negative 2.5. Where's that? Negative 2.5. Right there. And then 4 over 3. So 3 divided by 4. So you get 1, and then you get 3, and then 1, 0. Well, 1.3. Where would 1.3 be? So 1, then not half, a little bit less than half. So here's about 1.3 right there. All right. Anytime you have these fractions, just divide it. Okay, that's all you have to do. So plot on the number line 2.5. 2.5. So right here, 2.5. The opposite of negative 4, 4. The opposite of negative 0.5, oops, the opposite of negative 0.5 would be right here too. So double that. And then 5. So 5 would be here. Oops, sorry, the opposite of 5. Oh my gosh. The opposite of 5. I'm sorry. Negative 5. No. I was right. 5. Oh my gosh. I'm going crazy. Okay, so 2.5. Got it. The opposite of negative 4. Positive 4. The opposite of negative 0.5. Right here. And 5. Okay. I'm sorry. There you go. All right. Represent these temperatures with a positive or negative number. 3 degrees above 0. Would that be positive 3 or negative 3? Positive 3. 7 degrees below 0. Positive 7 or negative 7? Negative 7. 5 degrees below 0. 5 or negative 5? Negative 5. And then 1 and 3/4 degrees above 0. So it would be 1 and 3/4 or negative 1 and 3/4? Be 1 and 3/4. All right. And then they say order the temperatures from coldest to warmest. So what's the coldest? Negative 7. What's next? Negative 5. What's next? 1 and 3/4. And then what's the warmest temperature? Even though it's not really that warm, but compared to all 4 of these, right? 3. All right. Hey, there you go. All right. When you're done with this, when you're ready to go, submit it, and I will see you tomorrow. All right. Have a good day. Bye.